what lessons have we learned from Trump, if any? Have we learned our lesson? Have we understood yet why Donald Trump won an election in the past? Have we understood how he was attractive to people? Have we understood that we have to learn lessons? I mean, there's still the tendency to think that somehow Trump was an aberration. If he returns, will be an aberration, and the people who voted for him, there's no understanding them other than they're just deplorables. We know that that was the phrase that probably lost Hillary Clinton the election back then. Basket full of deplorables voting for Trump. Is that a way to think about people? If you claim to be on the political left, is this how you are supposed to see people? It isn't. If being left is supposed to mean anything, it means to stand up for those who you see as discriminated, who you see as the underdog, who you see as those who are so desperate for change that you need to address their needs. The so-called basket of deplorables that Hillary Clinton spoke about were people that were looking for help from politics, from political leaders, from society, and they were looking for help in any place possible and impossible because they had a very concrete feeling that someone somewhere wasn't listening anymore. If you have such a situation, this is the chance for a politician to come in and tell people, I hear you. Or as Bill Clinton was always saying, I feel your pain. No, not the biggest Bill Clinton fan necessarily, but he had a talent for politics. He had a talent for either listening to people or acting as if he was listening. Sometimes even the very act of acting like listening is already important. You know, political theorist Charles Taylor speaks about recognition. It's an old Hegelian concept. It's the recognition of the other as human. It's the recognition of the other as somebody who matters. Now, the idea of recognition is that rather than to seek material safety, all kinds of other things that we think logically people should care about, the desire to be recognized, to be seen. Now, I'll use the concept of face that is used also in works by Fanon and others. This idea of, I see you, I see the human, ecce homo, here's the human being, to use a Christian version of that. To see your humanity, to see that you have dreams, desires, and wishes that matter. This is what a good politician recognizes. A bad politician ignores that. A bad politician says, well, you know, I don't really care what you say. I'm going to give you what you think you should want to have. And if you're not happy, then I can't help you. Now, if now instead of a good politician or a competent politician that says, okay, I'm going to listen to what you want. I can tell you not everything you want is possible, but I'm going to do the best to give you what you what you need, to address your needs, to figure out how to give you as much of what you need and what you want as possible. But please understand that I can't do this here on my own, that we all need to work together. Some of your desires may be unrealistic, but let's see what we can do, and we'll work together in a democracy to get things done. And we'll share our thoughts with you, and we'll incorporate you into the democratic process. Another political leader could say things like, I hear your pain. I have all the answers. Trust me, I'll be your savior. I have the best words. I have the best solutions. I'll hire the best people, and you'll get the best possible thing out of here. Trust me, put all your faith in me, and you'll be saved. And you don't have to do a thing other than vote for me and support me no matter what. Now, we know what happened. We know that this kind of style won an election. This kind of style is winning elections in many countries. Because why? Why is this happening? So you may have some ideas. I'll have some ideas. This is what this whole series is about. So in this video series, Lessons on Trump, I'll talk about some things that are out there in our cultural, social, political space that may have made it possible for someone like Trump to win an election, that may make it possible for him to win again. And without too much judgment necessarily, without condemning people, without calling people names, seeing this as a political problem that needs political answers, but also as a cultural problem that needs some cultural answers, and a social problem that needs some social answers. So we can't just say, oh, this horrible thing happened, and what do I do, and woe is me. That doesn't help anybody. We need to analyze, we need to learn our lessons, and hopefully do better next time. Thank you very much. This was Erratic Attempts. I'm Dr. Philipp Kneis, and see you soon.